Let's just hear a chord. Let's start off with that. Hello, guitar friends. Today is a very special day because we're looking at an awesome Gibson Firebird 2017 HP, and this one has some really cool stuff on it. First off, I want to thank my dear friend Kevin Shaw, who's a luthier and a collector and an all-around good dude, for bringing this in so I can get my hands on it. We're going to look at it, we're going to play some sounds, and we're going to record all the guitar tracks for my upcoming song Magic Monday right here in this one show. This is not what you would call an affordable guitar the way a lot of YouTubers like myself have been reviewing some of these really wonderful brands, but this is the real deal. I've absolutely never owned a Gibson or a Fender in my whole life, so I'm kind of like feeling the awesomeness right here. So let's talk about what the heck this guitar is. It originally came with G-Force tuners, which they weren't so successful for Gibson, but they got replaced by Steinberger tuners. And here you can take a look on there. It's like pretty cool. So you tune them right there on the back, and they look so beautiful. It's like looking at a bank vault. Check out this titanium nut, and it's a little 2 layers. There's like a thing here and a thing here, and I wasn't even sure where's the actual edge of the string. Is this farther back one? That's where the string rests. The action on this thing is unbelievable. I've been working on learning how to set action myself. You know, it's like in this YouTube times, we're learning new stuff because there's such great information. And I'm like filing nuts and, you know, leveling frets and all that. And I have come nowhere close to this level of workmanship. In fact, the reason the action is so unbelievable on this is because this guitar was plecked. I should write that on the screen, plecked. It's basically strapped into a machine, measured electronically, figured out exactly what it needs by machine, and the frets are leveled by the robot. If seeing is believing, I am definitely believing. This action it's unbelievable. It really is. It's just like, wow. The knobs here are stock. They look like they're right off of a retro futuristic amazing spaceship or something. I just love them. Both the tailpiece and the bridge are locking. Once you get it where you want it, you lock it in there. And I don't know how many times I have taken off my strings and then I turn the guitar and all of a sudden the whole bridge falls off and I'm like, wait, was this the treble side or was that the bass side? So I guess that's something that you don't have to worry about at all. The fretboard is rosewood. It's got the switch there. Just a real quick on a clean sound. Neck, middle, treble. When I think of a Firebird, who comes to your mind? I think there's an album cover with Stephen Stills on it, and he's holding a Firebird, so I think of Stephen Stills. I think of Johnny Winter. Like, those are the two that come to my mind first. And right now, as of this very moment, 2017 Firebird HP, Martin Blasick. You know, when I'm playing, I can feel the guitar resonate. And it could be due to the locking mechanism here on the bridge and the tailpiece making it resonate more. It's a pretty slick deal. Mini humbuckers, which are sounding great so far. What we're listening to is just like a Fender twin plug-in. We're going through plug-ins. I'm not gonna plug in a real amp on this because I'm a home recordist and I record all my stuff, whether it's a movie song or my stuff or anything at all, I use plug-ins. Just go ahead and hit the like button. Boop. Bridge, just clean, twangy. Middle. And neck. It's quite a difference. You really hear it there. Let's try a crunch sound on that. Bridge. I want to call it treble. Why don't we call it treble? I always have a mental thing about bridge and neck. Treble. You know, that's a little distorted. Let's go a little. Yeah, a little crunch, just a little bit of crunch. Let me turn off my mic so that we can hear the actual just the sound of the guitar. Let's hear some high gain sounds for some lead. I'm having fun. This neck is a little on the wide side. It's 1 3/4 wide, and it's a thin neck. Not as thin as like those super thin Ibanez's, but a thin neck. Feels fantastic. One thing that's interesting about the first string on here, there's even a little bit of room to pull down. It doesn't just go flopping off the side of the fretboard there. So you have a little bit more play. It doesn't just go poof off of there. It's really, really beautiful neck. And by the way, this is a finished neck. And I know there's people who are like, oh, satin neck, satin neck. It seems to be like a shredder thing. You know, I like to do a bit of shredding myself. I don't have a problem with smooth necks like that, like shiny necks. I think I like a satin neck, but I also like these finished ones too. It doesn't slow me down in the least. And sometimes if you're thinking about getting something and it's like, oh, but the neck is finished and I'd have to sand it. Maybe, maybe not. It depends on, your taste, of course, but it doesn't slow me down in any way whatsoever. Let's record a hit song! Or let's record my song called Magic Monday. So we're gonna lay some tracks and, I'm not gonna make you watch every little bit of it, but we're gonna lay some tracks down. Wrote it a few years back, trying to do live streams every Monday. And then it lasted for about 2 weeks. Let's see how these tuners work. I had to get used to it. It's like you tune it right up here, but I've got the wrong one. There it is. It is just the wackiest thing. But actually, now that I'm doing it, like, why don't all guitars do this? This is genius. Look at that. You tune it on the back of the headstock. They don't have a big old floppy handle to get bent. I don't know what they are exactly, but these are super smooth and precise. I'm just going to do a top to bottom track, and then we're going to double it, top to bottom. We're just going to go full on treble pickup. See, I didn't call it the bridge pickup. I like to call it the treble.
If you have a lot of time, that's just how it seems. We ride the same line, and maybe someday you'll have a magic Monday.
Okay, this thing feels great. I'm gonna do a double right now. And so what we're gonna do, you hear this guitar, we're just gonna turn it all the way to one side.
If you have a lot of time,
Like 80% to one side. Let's see if I got the same sound on the other side. Sure do. Let's move it over about 80%. And I'm not gonna care if it's like the most precise double in the world. Because if there's a little bit of shifting, I don't know, I'm feeling Johnny Winter, Stephen Stills, and a little bit of, it should play a little bit. It should have some humanity.
if you have a lot of time, that's just and maybe some.
just one of those tracks sound like this. But then you add the double, bada bing. Now some of you recording cats who do it all the time, you're like, yeah, I already know that. But I know for when I first learned it, I was like, what? I'm like, oh, that's how pop music is made.
That's just how it seems. We ride.
Let's play some lead licks. Solo 1. Let's see what this one's going to be. Less than that. Let's dial that back. Do we just go for that twangy sound or? Let's go full on this. Done. After the first chorus, let's do a little lick there. Let's do the solo. I'm there. I've destroyed a pick in the making of this song. Does it deserve a like? I leave it to you. Probably need some little shimmers and stuff like that and some licks towards the end there. And let's double that. Let's just do that.
If you're made out of
yeah, just like that. You can see the screen there. Sorry about that. Here we go. And I've got those, I can use them on other stuff later. Everything there I need is there for the next one, so let's grab that. Let's see, that's at 1.4. Let's, next chorus. Ready to go. You see, it just goes right there.
Magic Monday, magic.
And we'll also put it in there for the...
Give a little love.
No, let's do something different on that. Give a little love. That's the bridge. It has the same chords, but that's the bridge. Let's give a little pre-roll. And let's see what we come up with there. There we go. There's our notes.
Give a little love, and maybe someday you'll have magic.
There's that bit, do the double. Everything's a double.
Give a little love, and maybe someday you'll have magic. Monday.
Now let's get some little extra shimmers. Let's see if Creamy Clean. I was gonna go for something like that anyway, so let's do it. We might not even double it. Let's just do it as a single. What I say about doubling everything doesn't always happen.
to hear the call. Magic.
That's the magic.
Monday. Magic.
By the bridge.
Monday.
Let's do something in the second verse. I think this will be great. Second verse.
If you're made out of steel, watch out who you trust. A little bit of water.
Right there. There we go.
If you're made out of steel, watch out who you trust.
Magic Monday. Just that one chord.
Monday. Monday.
You know, this spin's so easy. It's so easy to go sharp because it's just so easy. In tune, in tune, in tune. Do I love this guitar? Yes, I can't stop it. Yes! This guitar definitely gets, oh, wait a minute. Let's get over back here. There we go. It's just a guitar nuts party. Does this guitar have Guitar Fig Newton? Yes! Guitar Fig Newton achieved. Gibson Firebird 2017. If you're enjoying the channel, be sure to subscribe. Just reach down, take this finger, that finger, just give it, boop. This one was found on Reverb, and that's a good place to look for it. And so I have to say, me and Gibson are getting to be pretty good buddies here. So I will let it go back to where it belongs, it's home. But I definitely had a fun party with it, and we're gonna have a song forever and ever together. Until next time, Martin Blasick, I love ya. Watch the song on the music video as soon as it gets done. I'm finished this song. It's gonna be my single. Bye.